if you run any sort of live events like webinars or masterclass or whatever the fancy term is these days, and you want to put more people on your webinars, in this video, I'm going to give you a few quick tips that you can take away and implement right away that can help you get more people on your virtual live events like webinars. So, without further ado, editor, roll the intro and let's dive right into it. All right. So, how do you get more people onto your webinars using your email marketing and, coming up with a better strategy so that you don't really struggle when it comes to getting people to open your emails, click on them, go to your webinar landing page, sign up for your webinar, and then finally, of course, show up for it. Now, in this video, I'm not going to cover the essentials, which is things like landing pages and all of that, because I am under the assumption that you already know what a webinar is and what a good landing page looks like, and what a good conversion rate for a webinar landing page is, depending on, of course, your niche. But in this video, instead, I'm going to focus on a few things that you can do to, number one, get more people on your webinar, and number two, get them to stick throughout until the end using emails. Now, the first and foremost thing that I see people kind of just skipping over is the fact that they completely forget that the person that they're inviting to a webinar is another human. And if you're asking them to assign an hour or two of their own time to come and watch your presentation, where you're not going to do anything but just pitch some, product, it's, well, number one, not a recommended practice. And number two, why would someone show up, right? So the first and foremost thing that you have to do is make sure that, number one, your presentation is high quality, and of course you're not just selling, but you're also ensuring that people get value regardless of if they buy what you're selling on the webinar or not. And there are a few ways to do that. Now, first, of course, I'm not really going to dive deep into the webinar framework itself in here, but I'm going to give you a few pointers as to what you can do in your emails to get more people on, basically watching your webinar. Now, the first and most critical thing is how you position your webinar event. Now, for example, let's suppose I'm still pretty awful at writing on this thing, but I've now turned on, the guidelines so I don't veer away from positioning my writing. So bear with me here. But anyway, coming back to the point, the first and foremost thing is how you position the webinar to the people that are already on your list. And this is really essential because if the people on your list are interested in something like AI marketing, and what you're recommending them to join is an event for, say, SEO, then I mean, they might still be interested, but the interest level just doesn't connect so well for an audience that's interested with AI marketing in general, and you're just recommending them how to do SEO, which most people now think is absolute anyway. So what you can do in cases like this is you can create better positionings for your webinar, and instead of running with the SEO angle, which is now kind of outdated as well. What you can do is you can change this into getting them to sign up for an event that shows them how to AEO instead of SEO. Now, if you don't know, it basically means answer engine optimization. And it's kind of like SEO. It's actually pretty similar, but instead of directly optimizing for search engines, you now optimize for answer engines like ChatGPT and so on, right? And just this keyframing itself completely changes the positioning of your presentation from something that was uninteresting to the people that are interested in AI marketing in general, to now being more interesting because it touches on a really hot topic that, you know, is currently happening in the AI world. So, first and foremost, that's what you have to do. You have to make sure that the positioning of your presentation itself connects very well with your audience. This way, you can get on more people to register for your presentation. And you'll do the same, of course, in the emails that you're writing as well. So, instead of talking about SEO, you would want to position this more for SEO plus AEO, or even just AEO in itself, right? And that way you can get more people to just, click out of your emails and get onto the landing page to register for the webinar. Then additionally, if one thing that I really like to do myself is that I would find something highly relevant that I can give to them just as a bonus for signing up for the webinar itself. And this really helps. So in my emails, I will say, hey, if you sign up for this webinar, I'm going to give you this thing that's going to be completely free, but it's going to massively help you. And of course, it has to be um, connected to what it is that you're talking about in your webinar. So, for example, in this case, it could be um, sign up for the webinar and get 10 prompts. I mean, it doesn't have to be like the best thing in the world. You don't have to give them something that would completely change their life, but something that would just help them enough, for it to be worth their time to sign up for this webinar. And so, what you can do is give them like 10 prompts for AEO engineering, where they can kind of improve their content in one click. Now, it obviously sounds really interesting to the prospect who's already interested in AI marketing and AEO in general. And that way, you're going to significantly increase the number of people that sign up for your webinar, which means, you'll have a higher chance of getting more people onto your webinar. And then the next thing that I also like to do is, besides the sign up and give them a bonus, I also like to give them a show up bonus. And what this does is this helps build authority and get more people to show up for the presentation itself. And in here again, I'm not going to do something incredibly crazy, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to, inside of this bonuses delivery, right? So depending on how you're planning to deliver it, what you can do is you can hint them that, hey, I'm going to give you this bonus, or the next bonus. So say 30 more prompts for the same thing if you show up for this live webinar. And that's it. That's really it. You then also address this in your sign up campaign. So, in the emails that you're sending out to your audience, where you can say, hey, if you sign up for the webinar, you get 10 prompts. And if you show up live, I'll double it and, give you 30 prompts or whatever. And that way you get people more excited to show up and actually get something out of the webinar itself. And then lastly, another thing that I really like to do is give them a stay until the end bonus. And this one you really have to make it worth their while, because otherwise very few people will stick. Now, of course, you have to also ensure that your presentation is not boring as hell, and that people actually get value out of it. So, that's something you have to address as well. But the third thing that you can do is give them a stay until the end bonus, where for everyone that just stays until the end of the presentation gets a good bonus. Now, this doesn't have to directly relate to what you have given them previously, but it still has to be highly relevant um, to ensure that they get value out of it. So, for example, you could do something like my AEO checklist. And then again, you can push all of this inside of your email campaigns to make sure that you actually get people excited to not only sign up on the webinar but also be there, and then also to stay until the end of the webinar. And this way you can get probably the most amount of people that you will ever get on your webinars. Now, typically for webinars, there's a rule that I like to follow, and it is that I do not tell them about the webinar itself until there are, no more than 3 days left until the event. So start mailing 3 days prior. And in these emails, the first one, I typically do, let me just type in day 1 and day 2 and day 3. So the first one that I do, I typically send it at 9 a.m. Eastern because most of my audience is in US. But just 9 a.m. in your own or your audience's time zone works best. Try that in the first email. I like to, just keep it really curiosity driven, not really talking about anything except the fact that, hey, there's an event that I'm running on XX day, and then just slide details. So no more than a 3-line email with one line that goes that is basically a hyperlink, and it just takes them to the sign up page. So this is how you get the most amount of clicks and most amount of course, signups. Then the second day, I like to do 2 emails. So I'm gonna send one at 6 a.m. and the other one more later the day, so around 5 or 6 p.m. EST. And in these 2 emails, I talk more about the show up bonus and the sign up bonus and stay until the end bonus as well. So talk about bonuses here and also give them a sneak peek into what you're going to be discussing on the webinar. And then the last day, depending on when your webinar is scheduled, typically I like to do one email very early on, so 6 a.m. And then 1 hour before the webinar, I'd send the second email. And this is where I'm gonna really hype up the fact that, if they stick to the end, they're gonna get X bonus, which is gonna help them do Y. So this is pretty much the strategy that I've been religiously following for quite a few years now, and it really helps us get much more people onto our webinars, and they're much more excited to join instead of just seeing them as a chore. And when you actually pitch them whatever it is that you're selling, they see much more value because they've already gone through your bonus, um, which is the sign up bonus. And since it has already been high quality, it just sets up the stage for you to give them um, more create more authority and give them more concept and proof and all of that, so that they're really ready to just convert and purchase whatever it is that you're selling. So yeah, that's how you get more people onto your webinars using emails and some bonuses that actually people like. Use it and let me know how it goes for you. Cheers.